statement. Now we come to Mr. Roman Primush, the Deputy Head of the State Emergency Service of Ukraine on digital development, digital transformation and digitalization. Please.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this opportunity to share information about the demining in Ukraine. From the very beginning of the war, our service has lots of different tasks, but demining is one of the first priority for now. And as you mentioned before, as a result of Russian military aggression, 30% of our territory is mined for now, and it's dangerous and it needs to be surveyed and demined. Next slide, please. The SES has performed more than 70,000 deployments for demining. More than 430,000 mines and pieces of ordnance have been defused. An area over the 95,000 hectares has been surveyed. After the liberation of settlements and territory of Ukraine from the Russian occupiers, pyrotechnic units of our service are conducting a phased demining of the occupied regions. Its first stage, it's survey and clearance of explosive ordnance of populated areas, roads, transport facility, life support system and critical infrastructure. The duration of this stage can range from 1 year to 2 years. The second stage is humanitarian demining of agricultural land and public land. The duration of this work can range from 2 years to 7 years. And the third one is humanitarian demining of natural ecosystem and forest, as well as underwater demining. But unfortunately, we have factors that that affected the timing of demining. It's termination of hostilities, it's restoration of territory integrity, it's huge minefields that we have, and it's specific of relief and soil type. The main efforts of our service focused on demining the territory in Kyiv, Chernihiv, Sumy, Kharkiv, Mykolaiv, Kherson and Donetsk region, which was occupied before. Next slide, please. In order to restore population's livelihoods, the CESU's main priority is to inspect a critical infrastructure facility. In total areas that CESU Pyrotechnic have inspected, almost 2,400 facilities, more than 6,000 power lines, over the 480 kilometers of gas pipelines, more than 3,600 of highways and railroad tracks. You can see on the slide some examples of these mines. Next slide, please. Unfortunately, we have more than 800 accidents with our civilians. So CESU pays special attention to mine safety education. Since the beginning of Russian invasion, we conduct more than 21,000 public awareness events, reaching more than 600,000 people. Next slide, please. In order to increase demining capacity with the assistance of our Ministry of Internal Affairs and our government, we increased the number of pyrotechnic in 3 times, from the 600 to 1,700 people, pyrotechnic. Next slide, please. But for these units, for this pyrotechnic, we need the special equipment. Especially if we talk about the agricultural land, we need more demining machine, because we haven't any experience before that. So it's speed up the process. Also, we need armored vehicles for transportation of personnel, of munition. We need robotic system for demining operation. So that's the topic that we work with our partners, with our donors, and with our government to solve it. Thank you.